Edit this part out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to another 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Even though I'm a day late. I know I'm recording this video on July 5th. Alright, give me a break. But I have been, over the past year, I've been seeing a lot of things online about how awful of a country America is. Primarily because of inflation and of just things that, foreign affairs caused by the United States and just all these different governmental issues that people just, we hate the United States, Like, this country sucks. I'm so mad about this country for some reason. And I want to take this opportunity to spread some information, some personal opinions of mine about why I think America is the best country in the entire world. Not biased at all. But before I start this video off, I do want to say I will be going on vacation from July 12th through July 22nd, so I will not be recording any videos for that 10-day span, maybe a little bit before and after. So roughly 2 weeks will my channel be vacant. Basically, my channel will lay dormant without any YouTube videos for roughly 2 weeks. So it's going to be an interesting break, but after that I will be back better than ever. And also, yesterday was 4th of July, right? I hope all of you, had a good time. You guys drank some beer, you ate some hamburgers and hot dogs, got to watch some fireworks, and you screamed, "Hell yeah, brother," as you saw the most excruciatingly bright and loud fireworks. I kid you not, I heard fireworks all the way up until I fell asleep at 1 in the morning. But, that's the American spirit. We do it better than anyone else. And I hope every single person in London threw a tea bag down the toilet and flushed that bit, because you have every single Independence Day, you have the opportunity to have one of the best top 10 puns in history. You take a tea bag, you throw it in the river, or you throw it in a sink or a bathtub or just any body of water, and then you just leave it there. Or in a toilet, you throw the tea bag in the toilet I don't know what I'm talking about. All in all, I hope you all had an amazing 4th of July. Let's get into it. Why I think America is the best country. So let me tell you one thing, right? I know we are $34 trillion in debt, right? I know that the people who are supposed to be watching over us in the, big brother over here, the government, they're not particularly, they're not particularly the best people, right? They don't have the best intentions. However, this country is the best. Like Joe Biden said, we are second to none and we own the finish line because, first of all, our military is the best. We have the highest spending budget and we have the most powerful naval force. We have the most powerful air force, the most powerful ground force. Actually, I don't know about that, but we have the most powerful military without question. We have gone 2-0. Every single world war we've won, with some minor hiccups here and there, but regardless, this is arguably one of the most secure countries in regard to military and also with its civilians. If we get invaded, there are more firearms in this country than there are civilians. I think it's a ratio of 3 firearms to 1 civilian in this country. So just any country that wants to invade America, good old America, good old bald eagle, booze drinking, boob licking America, dude. Any single country who wants to invade this country has to realize that the average citizen is packing. And also, speaking of the citizens, this country is one of the most, if not the most diverse countries. See, the history of our country makes it so, essentially, this country is a mixing pot. It's like a melting pot of all these different ethnicities, all these different races, all these different cultures, because every single state you go to, there is just, some more than others, of course, but there is just a wide variety of people you can experience life with. So many different foods, so many different cultures, so many different arts, all of these different things. It's actually so beautiful, and I'm very thankful for that. The main thing I'm thankful for is the food, because American food is, it's all right, hot dogs, hamburgers, that's cool, but Mexican food and Japanese food, Indian food, all that stuff is absolutely incredible. And just so you know, yeah, this video is mainly satire. America is a good country, but we have a lot of stuff we could be working on. It makes me so upset going online and seeing about 99% of Twitter interactions in regard to America being negative, right? You go on the internet and you see a lot of people in the context of talking about this country, the United States of America, speaking negatively about how awful of a place this is to live. And I couldn't disagree more. I mean, yeah, this country has its flaws, and any country has its flaws. There's no perfect country. If there was a perfect country, then that wouldn't exist because everyone want to flock to it, and then it would be you get the point. People complain way too much about this country, and again, as I said, while it does have its flaws and it has a significant amount of them, it is one of the best countries to live in any and every aspect, even geographically. Like geographically, I understand this country has a ton more natural disasters than any other country. However, we are surrounded, up here is Canada, down here is Mexico, two extremely different but also very similar cultural and also geographical and like different differences. I don't know what I'm trying to say. This country is beautiful. We have so many popular landmarks, and we just not only are we surrounded by two pretty good countries, we also have arguably one of the most advanced societies. America as a society is pretty technologically advanced, as in like we have great cars, we have the classic American muscle, we have great okay railway systems and subway systems. I understand it could be much better, but our aviation system is great except for Boeing and Spirit. We have good transportation, public transportation also could be better. So all right, maybe I was wrong about that. And I mean, hey, at least our healthcare is good. It's good, but it's very expensive. Maybe not that either. At least most of our clothes are made here, right? No? Oh man. Oh man, actually, what is this country good for? What is America so good for? I don't understand. We don't even make our own clothes. We hardly have our own cultural identity. What are we good for? I'll tell you what, brother. Every single aspect of technology that is more popular than like only a couple of people in the world have it, like that one Pear phone, Apple, Microsoft, Silicon Valley, all these different things come from America. We are one of the safest countries. I know on the media you hear a ton of mass shootings and like terrorist attacks and all these different natural disasters, but we are one of the safest countries. Robbery and like all of these different horrible felony misdemeanor crimes are looked down upon here. You go to Europe, most cities in Europe, you need to watch your pockets. I mean, some places in the United States you also need to watch your pockets, but the police are competent here, and we have the best cultural diversity in any country. We, as I said earlier, are a melting pot of just people, and that makes for some amazing opportunities. And the biggest thing is no other country wants to mess with us. This entire video has just been propaganda for America, and I don't really understand why I'm making it, but I wanted to make a video because I haven't uploaded in 4 days, and that's kind of been tricky with my work schedule and all these different other factors, so bear with me. I can tell you one thing, I've been extremely thankful to have been born and to have lived and am still living in this country. That's not English, but I'm very thankful that I have had the opportunity to live in this country, and I'm still living here. I'm still in America, right? You can still find me in America, and I don't really plan on changing that anytime soon, because even though it has its flaws, this country is still great. And I tell you what, brother, nothing beats waking up early in the morning to enjoy a nice sunshine, cup of tea. Sorry, no tea allowed in America, only coffee. Cup of coffee spiked with a little bit of beer, and the drill. You just sitting out on your porch, your screened in porch, and you're watching the birds, and then you hear your next door neighbor mowing the lawn at 8 in the morning. Mowing the lawn, and you smell the fresh lawn clippings, and you walk inside because that is the most annoying thing you've ever heard in your entire life. Nothing beats having a government so divided that even the side that you represent yourself as is starting to look questionable. Nothing beats it. America #1, baby. And nothing beats the American car scene. The Chevy, you got GM, you got all the Mopar, the Hemi brothers, you got all these different beautiful American muscle cars that no one comes close to in speed, reliability, sound, traction, horsepower. Oh, did I mention speed? Like the General Lee and the Pontiac Firebird, all these are absolutely iconic muscle cars that come from America. No country does it better than we do. All right, I've gotten too far. I've gone too far down the rabbit hole of why America is such an amazing country. But regardless, this country is definitely up there in some of the best in the entire world, and I don't like people complaining about it on the internet. And while there are a lot of things wrong with this country, of course there is. There's a lot of things wrong with every single country. Again, no country is perfect. So, for now, God bless our troops, God bless America, and stay safe.